I want to introduce you to Robert Kiyosaki in a moment, but changing your mind, deciding to become an entrepreneur, deciding to work from home, deciding to get some coaching, deciding to move ahead in your wisdom without moving ahead in your age. It's the smartest advice I could give you is to try and get as smart as you can as fast as you can. Get the skills and all that stuff behind you as quickly as possible. But some of this mindset, before we switch into the skills piece, which I'm looking forward to, I want to introduce you to, I'm sure you've heard of Rich Dad Poor Dad, the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And oh, by the way, if you're watching this and you're having trouble, it's buffering, it's streaming, the internet speeds are different all over the world. This is, it's clean on this side, so either downgrade the quality of the video on your side, pick a setting that maybe is a little bit less HD or something, or refresh the page, and that should be able to take care of you, okay? So, doing our best. We've never had, I don't know, there's 80,000 people registered for this thing. I don't know exactly how many people are on, but we never had that many people on at one time, but we expect to do a lot more of this in the future. If you're enjoying it, I hope you are. Share it on social. Let people know what you're getting out of this. Share your notes with this, and we'll be able to pick up on that and then be able to build some more stuff in the future. But let me just start this second hour with the author of one of the most iconic entrepreneurship books in the world, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only are you guys here in peace, working together, learning together, then competing together, which is a higher form of intelligence, you're also teaching people to fish, to become rich, to have an avenue. There's many different ways you can become rich, but this is the best way, because the only way you guys become rich is you're going to make other people rich. My father was the head of education, but the utter stupidity of education is they label some kids smart and other kids stupid. And I was tired of being labeled stupid. And what they do in school systems, you make a mistake, they punish you. Now, how stupid is that? I mean, how does a child learn to walk? By standing up and falling down, standing up and falling down. If a school teacher was there, the kid would still be crawling. To get somebody to commit to doing what you guys do, what all you millionaires in the front row have done, and all you making 500,000 or more have done, there has to be not just a think mindset or a skill set, there's a spiritual shift. And your job is to get that spiritual shift. We are on the same team. We have a big job ahead. It's called peace and prosperity. We come together from different organizations to learn together, to learn in peace, to support each other. And what we as a world have to do is be role models for the rest of the world. I speak for us, because it's us that will change the world. The world has got to change, and we are that change.
Robert Kiyosaki, everybody. And I love what he talks about when it comes to entrepreneurship. And I also like the fact that we are the change that needs to happen in the world. And we now more than ever, we need to reach out to people and let them know that there is a better way. And let's bomb into some skills. Let's talk about some skills that you need to master if you want to become a network marketing professional. Okay? Now, I'm going to list the 7, and I want to talk about each of the 7. Skill number 1 that you need to master is the ability to find prospects, the ability to find people that would get value from your product or your service, people who would get value from your opportunity. And a lot of people think that the job in network marketing is to sell products. It's to peddle products. That's not really the job. That's an outcome of the job. It's a result of the job. Some people think that the job is to recruit people, recruit, build a team. And that's not really the job either. The real job in network marketing is to educate people to the point that they understand what it is that you have. We're teachers. We're here to educate people on the value of our products with using word of mouth advertising. Educate them through maybe having them try the product out. Educate them through stories. Educate them in every possible way. We're also here to educate people on the value of building a business from home using network marketing as a model. Finding a company and a product that you believe in and growing a team of people who are sharing the product and sharing the opportunity, educating the rest of the world. So when you get this shift in your mind that really our goal is to educate people to the point that they understand what we have. Our goal is not to twist arms. Our goal is not to hard close somebody in. Our goal is to educate, because once they become educated, it's easy for them to make a decision. Most people say no without a full education, and that's a shame. And one thing I do have to say about the current crisis around the world, and this is a word of caution for everybody involved in the network marketing profession. Do not connect this virus and this epidemic to your product or your opportunity. Do not engage in predatory or misleading language when it comes to saying, oh, our product will support you in the middle of this crisis. Don't do that. And don't talk about, your job, you got laid off at your job, you better come look at this. You know what I mean? Don't use fear, don't use scare tactics, and don't use false language. Don't exaggerate, don't inflate what this is. Stay compliant with your messaging when it comes to your product or your opportunity, when it comes to your product or service, and stay compliant when it comes to your opportunity. Where network marketing gets in trouble, image-wise and regulatory-wise, is when it exaggerates the reality. People run around the world and say, oh, this is easy. Network marketers, is this easy or not easy? It's not easy. It's entrepreneurship. It's tough. You got to be tough. This is not easy. Oh, it's fast. Everybody's winning. It's not fast, right? You got to have a reasonable expectation when it comes to speed. Anything worthwhile takes time, and it is worth it, but it's not fast. You're not going to get rich quick overnight. I mean, it's going to take some time. Everybody doesn't win inside of network marketing. Matter of fact, a lot of people involved in network marketing are just tourists. They're not professionals. They never develop the skills. They talk to a couple people. They use the product. They come and they go. That's the truth. And you know what? The truth is enough. The truth is okay. So please don't exaggerate when it comes to any of these skills. We already win when it comes to reality. Don't put yourself or your company or the profession at risk in reputation or regulatory concerns by over-exaggerating and going crazy just because you're excited. Okay? Just because maybe you had a symptom that went away is not something that you can go make some medical claim. Please don't do it. Okay? Don't. And if you do, I hope the company takes action and causes you not to do that in the future, because it's irresponsible for all of us. All right, so skill number 1, finding prospects, finding people to talk to. You have to master that skill. I didn't think that was a skill. I thought you either knew a lot of people or you didn't. You either had some influence or you didn't. But you know what I found out? Finding people is a skill. If you go talk to the top people in network marketing, what you'll find is 95% of the people that they enrolled in their company, they met after they enrolled in their company. So it wasn't who they knew prior. It's who they met after, because they developed a skill, and I'm going to talk to you about that skill, okay? Skill set number 2 is you need to invite people to take a look. Invite people to understand. Invite people to check it out. Invite people to learn more, right? Yeah. Invite people to open their minds. And when I first got involved in network marketing, I thought everybody would at least want to take a look. Nope. I found you have to be pretty skillful to get people to take a real look and have them understand. We're going to talk about that skill. Skill set number 3 is presenting. Once you've identified a person and you've invited them to take a look, how do you present this in a way that is effective, that works, but also duplicates? Really important skill set to develop. Skill set number 3. Skill set number 4 is follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Following up with people over and over and over, because people aren't going to be ready to make the decision in 1 minute or one exposure. They might need to get several exposures before they're finally ready to make a decision. So, and part of follow-up is also answering questions, overcoming objections. We're going to talk about that a little bit as well. Keeping the conversation going. The first steps are starting a conversation with people. Follow-up is keeping the conversation going. And over time, people have a better chance of becoming educated as to what it is that you have. Skill set number 5 is closing, helping people get started, helping people make a decision, helping people join. If you've got a lot of people thinking about it, there's some skillful things that you can do in order to become great at this. Skill set number 6 is getting a new person started. Helping a brand new person, this is the duplication skill, helping a brand new person get off to a quick start and get some results. That's where you can start to have some duplication, people have some success, they build some confidence. And skill set number 7 is promoting events. Now, live events have been a big part of the network marketing experience for forever. Lifeblood, really important. And right now we can't do live events in person, face-to-face. But what are we able to do? We got tens of thousands of people around the world right now watching this. There's Zooms, there's FaceTime, there's Skype. You have the ability to continue to promote events. And the fastest growing companies inside of network marketing are promoting events online. They're doing their conventions online. They're doing Zoom calls and opportunity calls and training calls online. Make sure that you learn how to get more people to attend than the average person. Because whoever gets the most people to attend an event like this, imagine if you had every single prospect that you ever thought about watching this broadcast. Would it be pretty easy to get them to at least take a look at network marketing? I think the answer is yes. Same skill in getting people to attend. If you apply yourself in developing the skill, this will really create a future for you because you're going to have the ability to accelerate a person's belief and understanding. Events help that. All of these different people, the speakers that we have over these 3 hours, are designed and are brought to you to specifically help you build belief in you, okay? And in this profession, and in your product, your company, and your future. It's all designed for that, to equip you to be able to move forward, okay? So those are the 7 skills that you need to master. And I would tell you, you could decide you're going to master those skills in 7 years. You could decide that you're going to become competent in these skills in 7 months. You can decide that, yay, hey, wouldn't it be cool to really bear down and develop these skills in 7 weeks? But by the end of this broadcast, in the 3rd hour, I'm going to show you something really cool that me and the team have put together. A deep dive to help you become competent and professional at these skills in 7 days. 7 skills in 7 days. We're going to talk to you about that in the next hour, but I'm excited about it. So what I'd like to do now is bring up my better half. She shares some good ideas with you. She's the founder of the most powerful women in network marketing. She's the CEO of Network Marketing Pro. Please welcome up Marina Worry. Come on. Go get him. Go get him.
Well, it's my honor and pleasure to be with you guys today. It's so awesome. And first of all, I want to congratulate all of you for dedicating this time for your personal growth, your personal development, because Eric and I understand more than ever before the importance of protecting your mind from the negative and feeding your mind with positive. And this is one of the reasons why we decided to bring you this event. So you can fill some amazing ideas and fill up your notebooks of some stuff that you can take out and put into action. So one of the things that I wanted to tell you is I know that right now we live in unprecedented times, that it's really hard for a lot of people to cope, and they don't know what to do because you probably know that Eric and I, we live in Las Vegas, and the majority of people in Las Vegas, majority of the businesses in Las Vegas is casinos, hotels, nightclubs, and all different entertainment businesses. And of course, all of them are shut down right now. So just the Vegas alone, we have over 50% of unemployment. So people are struggling, people are suffering. And what I want to encourage all of you to understand that, yes, we live in, even though it's a spring in the calendar, we're going through some tough winter times, and it's going to be over. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I know that after every winter, first of all, it's not going to be forever, but after winter, you know that spring is coming. And what your spring going to look like will depend on what you do during this winter time. So I think that right now is more than ever is so important to protect your mind from the negative information, because you can probably hear every time you turn on the news or TV or anything, the basic message is the sky is falling and we can all die tomorrow. But what I want to explain to everybody and encourage everybody is don't dedicate 24/7 to kind of like get all that negative information, but be very mindful and very protective of what you're putting in your mind. And yes, of course, you need to be educated. You need to understand what is happening in the world and get your news and information. But please don't spend your entire day doing it, because the anxiety level and the fears, not the emotions that we would like anybody to have at this time. So it's really important to protect your mind and at the same time feed your mind with the positive information. Now is I actually have two news for you. One good news and one bad news. The good news, we're going to win the war. We're going to win the war with this invisible enemy. But the bad news, we have to fight the battle. And how we're going to fight that battle will depend on like we all have different things that we can all do. First of all, I want to take this opportunity and say my deep gratitude and thanks to all the medical workers who are fighting this disease on the front lines, and all the fast responders and firefighters and the policemen and everybody who is helping and protecting us. And of course, all the scientists that are developing different cures and vaccines, all of those guys, you are our heroes, and we're absolutely grateful to all of you. But we all have the responsibility. I'm not a medical worker and I don't know how to create the cure. But I know that as leaders inside of our profession, we have the responsibility. We have the responsibility to come to all of your homes and help you and give you the message of hope, give you the message of encouragement, and teach you what you can do best during these challenging times. So I understand that the natural desire right now is to put your head in the sand and just, cross your fingers and hope all of this is going to be over sometime soon. But here's the thing. Inside of all the different challenging times, they're going to be winners and losers. And like I said, this winter is not going to last forever. And what you're going to have in that spring when it comes will depend what are you doing right now. So you just need to maybe take an inventory and see what are the skills that you would like to improve, and use this time to improve them. Maybe it's you would like to improve your relationship skills and just start building those relationships, and maybe just say hello to the people that you didn't talk to for a long time. Or maybe, like Eric mentioned, the 7 skills that will help you to become a professional inside of network marketing. Maybe those are the skills that you need to dedicate some of your time and learn them first of all, and then put them into the practice. Or maybe you just want to expand your vision and start creating great ideas and inspire your team on a much higher level. Or if you're already a great leader in your own right, but you would want to mastermind with your peers and see how all together as a profession we can do better on. I don't know what is it for you, because it's all different for different people, but I know one thing, that we can all grow and we can all become better. That's why Eric and I, we spend a lot of our time just feeding our mind and surrounding ourselves with big thinkers, with great doers, people who will push us out of our comfort zone, people who inspire us to do more. Because, when you live in the bubble of your own business or inside of one company, you think you're working so hard, you're doing so much. But then when you surround yourself with people who are thinking bigger, who are working harder and putting more out there, you start thinking, it's like, maybe I can do a little bit more. So I think that inside of our business, network marketing, in my opinion, truly is an amazing, amazing profession. And inside of network marketing, we have the gift. And I feel right now it's our responsibility to share this gift with as many people as possible in the most professional way. Because like Eric said, one of the things that you need to be aware and be very careful of, don't overstate your product or your opportunity, because sometimes people think like, oh my gosh, I will go to all these people who lost their jobs and I'll tell them to join my business right now and they will be rich tomorrow. Well, you and I, we know the truth. They're not going to be rich tomorrow and they will not be able to replace their income overnight. But you can show them how they can make $200, $300, $500 extra dollars right this moment. Because guess what? Right now, at this time, people are not looking to become millionaires. They're not looking to make 6- and 7-figure incomes. Right now, they're thinking about how they're going to pay that mortgage. Right now, they're thinking how I'm going to put the food to my table and feed my kids. So pay attention, and instead of kind of like acting as a hunter, lead with love. Because this is one of the questions that Eric and I did a lot of different Zooms in probably the last couple of weeks. We've been jumping on different teams and their lives and their Zooms and talking to them. And one of the biggest questions that we ask all the time is, how do you lead during this time? How do you not sound like you're trying to take advantage of people? And my answer to everybody is, lead with love, lead with care. Don't try to get people. Don't try to play that game, I gotcha, but actually show them that with your products and your opportunity, you can help them to winter this storm. You can help them, like I said, make that $200, $300 extra dollars that will help them to have a little break and bring the food to the table. But you have to do it in a very responsible way and not overstate or overpromise what this business can do for them. And if they decide that this is going to be something short term and they will do it right now just to kind of like survive this situation, that's perfectly fine. And if they decide to lock arms with you later and build it as a serious profession, then you can show them what it's going to take to become 6- and 7-figure earner and explain that it's going to take time. It's going to take hard work. We're not growing magic beans inside of network marketing. It's business like any other business. And I think that our business can truly help during these challenging times. Like I said, with the help of your products or your opportunity. But on the other side, I think the sense of community is going to be a huge help to a lot of people. And in network marketing, we know how to do that. That's what we do. We build relationships with people. Because you and I, especially if you've been a serious networker and you've built your business from home for decades, right? It's something that we used to. That's what we do on a daily basis. But a lot of people having a hard time because they used to go to work, they used to sit in traffic, do their job, go back in traffic, go home and do their daily routine. Now they're kind of like living in an unknown territory. Even though they're staying in their own home and spending the time with their family, they're not used to this kind of a work environment. So we can help them and we can teach people how we do this and give them some tips and ideas. But more than anything, I think connecting with people right now is a big deal. And connecting them, like I said, with no any specific desire to either sell them on something, on your product or your opportunity, but just with a pure desire to help. Just start asking them a question, how this situation is affecting their business, or how is that affecting their life or health, and how can you help? And like I said, if you lead with your heart, if you lead with no agenda, people will feel it. People know that people don't join companies or they don't join products. People join people. So if you're truly interested in helping them, they will sense it and they would want to be part of your community. I'm kind of, like I said, doing a lot of Zooms, and I learned from some of the different teams. They're doing a movie night together, So I told them, it's like, instead of just inviting just your team, just your immediate distributors, invite everybody, invite your friends, invite your family, and do the movie night for everybody, because people are staying home, people are being alone, and this whole social distancing does not have to become social isolation. We can utilize different forms of technology and stay connected. So invite people to do either watch the movie or, do something fun together. And right now in these times, because most of our kids are staying home, they're probably doing some online school, but in general, they're home and they're watching. Our kids are watching all the time. So first of all, as a parent, our job is to help our kids with our personal example and to show them, what do we do during these challenging times? How mama or daddy is acting, and how we step up into our true potential, and how we help other people to live a better life, and with the hope and light moving forward. But on the other side, don't forget that we can learn from them too. Eric and I, we have 5 amazing kids, and just one, the youngest, he's at home. He's 14 years old. So I'm learning from him all the time. A couple nights ago, he ran away. He's like, okay, Mom, I'm done. I'm on my own. I need to do my thing. And I was like, well, what are you doing? And he told me that he's playing Monopoly with some of his friends online. So understanding, even though we all say that that generation is the generation that kind of like constantly does not communicate, they're not necessarily used to run around and play outside like you and I grew up, but they have the different ability to communicate. They find the way, even during these challenging times, to stay connected. So learn from your kids. What are the different apps? What are the different websites that you can use to stay connected with your friends, with your family, and just the people inside of your circle? Because like I said, I think that a lot of people will join network marketing for the sense of community, because we want to be part of something bigger. We want to be united with one mission. And in network marketing, I truly believe that we have the gift inside of your products or inside of your opportunity. But it's our job, it's our responsibility to share it in the most professional way. Remember, millions of people going to sleep at night praying for a solution, and you might just have one. And thank you so much.
Thanks, babe. All right. I want to add to this a bit and talk to you about a challenge that I gave some people this last week that I would recommend for you. And the challenge is a conversation challenge. Okay? So I'm going to give it to all of you. I'm going to let you pick one of 3 levels of this challenge. Okay? There's a beginner level, there's an intermediate level, and then there's a superhero level. And here's all I want you to do. All business is conversation. We're going to start conversation. In the conversation, we're going to work to educate people to what it is that we have so they understand it. Okay? That's our job. But step 1 of that job is to make a connection and start a conversation. So what I would like you to do is take your phone, every single person in your phone, start a conversation with them. How you doing? What's going on? What's going on with work? You homeschooling the kids? Everybody healthy? What's happening with your business? And just have a real conversation with a person. It could be text message, it could be phone, it could be social media, it could be any direct message, any different kind of platform is fine. Now, I want your intention to be connection. Okay? Your intention to be connection. And through that connection, opportunities will arise where you'll be able to educate that person as to what it is you have. You'll be able to say, have you heard the news? My company is exploding because they help people work from home and earn from home. Our products are just incredible for families around the world. Have you heard? It's incredible. I can share it with you if you'd like. I can give you more information if you'd like. But so that conversation, don't even worry about what am I going to say. Just start a conversation. Say hello. Start with hello. How are you doing? Everybody healthy? What's going on? So the beginner challenge is start 100 conversations in the next 7 days. 100 with 100 different people. Just say hello, start a conversation, keep the conversation going. Good things are going to happen. The intermediate challenge is 250. Start 250 conversations with 250 people in the next 7 days. It's about what? 35 a day? And the superhero challenge is 1,000 conversations in the next 7 days. Identify 1,000 people, start a conversation with 1,000 people, keep the conversation going with as many as humanly possible. Start so many conversations that if somebody doesn't get back to you, it doesn't bother you that much. Okay? So I want you to pick one, 100, 250, or 1,000, write the one into your notes, circle it, make a commitment that you're going to do it starting today for the next 7 days. If you're going to do 1,000 in 7 days, that's about, what, 150 a day? Something like that? Yeah, about 150 a day. Got to do 150 a day. So you could get to work. You're not doing anything anyway. Come on. You're sitting around. Shoot the message. Let people know. And I promise you this, good things are going to happen. You get any resistance, don't even worry about it. Just, connect with them on a personal level and be fine. But just reach out. And we're more connected to our families now than ever. I'm sure you are too. To our friends now than ever. I'm sure you are too. But expand that reach and at least create the opportunity to be able to share good news with people who really need good news. All right. Now, how many of you would like to learn a little bit about how to succeed using social media? One of my dear friends is a gentleman by the name of Fraser Brooks. And Fraser has become something of a global expert when it comes to social media for network marketing. So I couldn't think of anybody better to come onto this program and spend some time giving you 3 strategies you can do right now. Get your notebook ready. Get ready to take some notes on top of what you have already. And enjoy this training from Fraser Brooks. Fraser, hit it.
Hey everyone, Fraser Brooks here coming at you from Dubai in the UAE. I hope you guys are staying safe, I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys are keeping your sanity during these crazy times. So before I kind of get into this, I'm going to be sharing with you some stuff about social media and 3 things that you can do, a script, a strategy, and a system that you can implement right now to take you from an action faker into an action taker. I want you to make social media a part of the process. Some of you guys know it's what it's all about. Some of you guys are watching this because you're thinking, what am I going to do? I have no idea how to use social media, and I now need to know it. You maybe have been stubborn to be using it before. Maybe you were having success without using it before, and you thought, what's the point? Now it's the time for you to go all in and use this. So before I do this, I want to give a massive shout out to Eric Warre and Marina Warre for actually creating this, and the rest of the Network Marketing Pro team. So if we can all give them a big round of applause, virtual round of applause, that would be absolutely amazing. The second thing I want to do is I want you to raise your attention and pay attention to what I'm about to share with you, because you literally can finish this summit, you can finish this online experience and go away, implement what I'm about to share with you, and get results fairly quickly. Now, we can't guarantee anything in network marketing, but what I can do is if you put the effort in, the results will come in time. All right? Now, if you want to accelerate those results, listen to absolutely everything Eric and Marina have to tell you. Why? It's no coincidence that the word pro is in the word promote, is in the word produce, and is in the word progress. Because that's what they do every single day. These guys are the best in the world in the network marketing space to help you promote your product and service, to help you produce more volume and more leaders in your business, and help you progress in all aspects of your life. These guys are absolutely legendary, and for me, the word generic is Generation Eric. Because without Eric, I would not have been generic coach, speaker, and trainer around the world. So I'm grateful for you, Eric. Thank you. So here we go. What I want to do is I want you to get your left hand free and your right hand free. Don't have anything in it, otherwise it's going to be a little bit dangerous. So put your phone on the side, whatever it might be. Just listen to my voice or watch me right now. Because we are going to send a ripple. We're going to send a shockwave. We're going to send a crazy fireball of energy throughout the entire world from the network marketing professionals right now. So I want you to get your left hand like this. I want you to put your right hand like this. And I want you, after 3, I'm going to give you the countdown. 1, 2, 3, go. When I say go, I want you to clap as loud and as fast as you can 10 times in a row. If you're ready, say I'm ready, although I can't hear you. You should say it anyway. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, cool. So now I hope you're feeling a little bit more fired up. I hope your energy is high, and I hope you're ready for this. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. Don't forget that a short pencil is always better than a long memory. So here we go, here we go. So Eric reached out to me the other day, and he said, like, hey, Fraser, would you be open to sharing a little segment on the GoPro World Tour online about social media and why people need to use it? I said, yeah, sure. So I hung up on the phone, and we hung up on the phone. We had finished our chat. I went onto a website, trends.google.com, and I made a search for work from home. Now this website, you can see it on my screen here, this website will help you find the search volume of certain keywords and phrases that people search for online. I think it actually uses the US data. You can see here, before the coronavirus, before the troubling times, before all the uncertainty, it's all kind of flat. And then look at what happened. Bang, it shoots up. More people are looking for an alternative way to make income than ever before, right? So I did another search, work from home business, because a lot of people might search work from home jobs. Work from home business, same story. You know, a bit choppy at the bottom and then bang, skyrockets. Skyrockets. In fact, it's one of the only things that's skyrocketing right now with home deliveries and a couple of other services. But network marketing and working from home is now just overnight become one of the most coveted, prestigious professions anyone can have. And you're going to see when the dust settles, I'm telling you now from experience, I've been around the industry my entire life, when the markets have uncertainty, when confidence is low, when people think they're going to be going to war or they're going to be losing their jobs, that's when people start to look. When the economy dips, network marketing thrives because people want their control back. Social media is the way how you can work from home. You turn it from a belly-to-belly business to a screen-to-screen business. My belly is here, your belly is there, there's a screen or a lens in between. That's all the difference is. Now, yes, social media, you are going to need to increase your activity levels by about 10 times, right? If you speak to one person offline, you're probably going to have to speak to 10 online. If you speak to 100 offline, you're probably going to speak to 1,000 online. But it's fast and it's easy. So how do we do it? So the first up, I've got a script for you. Now, I'm going to say the script out loud, but I'm also going to put it on my screen here. So feel free to screenshot this script and send it and share it with the rest of your team. Now, there's power in numbers, guys. The more of us who sends this, number 1, the more energy we're going to get out there. Number 2, the more love and appreciation we're going to get there. And number 3, the more we're going to create this fear of missing out, because when someone receives a similar message from 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a row, they start thinking like, I'm missing out on something. Who's telling people to send these messages? I want to do it too. And you're going to understand when I'm saying this. Now, this is something that every single one of you can send, but not everyone's going to send it. Why? Because you're staying in your head. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. There's a cycle. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. It's a vicious cycle. That's why overthinkers don't achieve anything, because they get stuck in their head. So I want you to make sure, I want you to say to me out loud, write it in the comments if you're able to, I'm in, or all in, or let's go, or let's go pro, right? I want you to write something like that in the comments, because here we go. This is where you start to become an action taker and not an action faker. Getting caught in the scroll hole, becoming a scroll zombie. Don't be doing that. Let's be reaching out, because here's the thing, guys. Action marketing beats attraction marketing. Right? Too many of you watching this thinking social media is all about people coming to you. No, you've still got to go out there and prospect people, right? Action marketing is faster than attraction marketing. The word action is in the word attraction. All right, so here's the script, okay? Here's the script. Hey, Mary, or Bob, don't call people who aren't Mary, Mary, please. Hey, Mary, hey, Marina, hey, Eric, hey, Bob, hey, Mary. I know this might sound crazy as we don't know each other, but I'm on a mission to fill social media with love and eliminate fear. So wanted to reach out and see if you and your family are safe during and well in these troubling times. So I'll say it again. Again, you can screenshot it up there. Hey, Mary, I know this might sound crazy as we don't know each other, but I'm on a mission to fill social media with love and eliminate fear. So wanted to reach out and see if you and your family are safe and well in these troubling times. Now, I used this message. We tested this message before a couple of weeks ago with a group that I work with, and we found that the response that people were getting was insane. Thank you so much for that message. Isn't that so nice of you? Actually, my husband just found out he lost his job. It's a little bit stressful at the moment. Actually, I'm not really coping well with having to homeschool my kids. Like, you are getting people telling you their problems because they're not people. Right, listen to this one. People do not share on social media what decreases their status. They only share what increases their status. Hence why people only post the best photo of themselves on social media. Hence why they put filters on. Hence why they do all these crazy things, and they're craving attention, followers, and engagement. If you're going to court, you don't do a video going, hey, everyone, just going to court. I hope I get away with it. I really hope I get away with it. Wish me luck. I'm so proud of myself for going to court. No one does that. No one does that. So we need to make sure that because people aren't going to go, oh, I've just lost my job. Can anyone help me out? No, but they're going to tell you in conversations in the messenger. So send that script. Number 2 is a strategy. Oh, I'm really excited for this one. This is where we really turn up the love and really turn up the profession in network marketing. I'm going to share with you a post that you can do right now, or as soon as this GoPro World Tour finishes, where you can literally do this. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. I really hope you're ready. Because if we all do this, we are going to fill our feed with love and gratitude, and it will knock out all the fear and all the rubbish that's getting put out there. So here we go. I'm going to put it on my screen for you guys to be able to screenshot. I am grateful for blank. I am grateful for blank. What are you grateful for? Question mark. Now, some of you guys might have seen this on social media already because I did this a couple of weeks ago, but it just went absolutely nuts, and the response people were getting was insane. I am grateful for, my one is I am grateful for all my network marketing friends providing love and light to others in need. That's it. You could go, I am grateful for all my friends, for the time I'm spending with my friends and family during these times. What are you grateful for? I am grateful for my work from home income. What are you grateful for? I am grateful for my health. What are you grateful for? I am grateful for all the health professionals. What are you grateful for? People will come out the woodwork and tell you what you are grateful for. You can then have a conversation with them in the messenger. Now, a lot of you guys are going to want to then promote your product and service. Now, I have no problem with you doing that, but you have to seek permission before you get a commission. So you have to say, hey, would you be open? Hey, I'm just curious. Would you be open to checking out some information on a game-changing product I use? No worries if not. I just thought I would ask. Hey, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on a way to make money on social media? No worries if not. I just thought I would ask, right? I've only got good at the language and what to say and use because of one guy, Eric Warwick. I read his books. I listen to what he says. I listen to his podcasts. I watch everything he does in the GoPro Academy. I go to his events. Everything that guy says and does will help you succeed. He puts the pro into promote. He puts the pro into produce. He puts the pro into helping you progress. He puts the pro into professional, obviously, too. So here we go. The system. The system. So we've got the script. We've got the strategy. Now we need the system. The system is something that I call FAM. That's find, add, message. I share this all over the world. I've shared it in tons of different countries now. And it's simple. It's how you grow your list and never run out of people to talk to. You find someone on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on TikTok, on MySpace. I don't even know. Everyone was friends with Tom at one point. But you find them, you add them, and then you don't pray to Mr. and Mrs. Universe, oh, please, Mr. and Mrs. Universe, please let Tom see my friend request and then send me a message saying, oh, please help me out. I see you're involved in network marketing. No. You find Tom, you add Tom, and then you message Tom the script that I've just sent you. Hey, Tom, I know we don't know each other. This might be a little bit crazy, but I'm on a mission to fill social media with love and eliminate fear. So I wanted to reach out to see how you and your family are doing during these troubling times. That's it. Now, here's the thing. What I want you to do right now is I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine the most beautiful dessert that you could possibly ever think. Maybe it's, I'm a big fan of fruitcake. Maybe it's a fruitcake. Maybe it's a chocolate cake. Maybe it's a cheesecake. Whatever it might be. You can even let me know in the comments once you've opened your eyes what your favorite cake is. And that is what you have to offer to people in network marketing. Your product is so delicious. Your company is so incredible. Your opportunity is so amazing. Just like this piece of cake that I've got in front of me right now. You put the fork or the spoon in it and the melted chocolate drizzles down and forms a puddle in the middle of the plate. But you know what you guys are doing? You're picking your nose and wiping it in the chocolate cake and then handing it over to someone. No one wants the chocolate cake with a picked nose and a load of bogeys in it. Sorry for going there. If any of you are eating whilst watching this, I apologize. Why are you doing that? You've got something so special. So you find, add, message people, you ask permission to get a commission, and then you introduce them to your product, your service, or your opportunity. Do not put your business and your progress on pause. This is the best time ever for you to learn a new skill. Up-level your skills in network marketing. Congratulations to every single one of you for being here right now, tuning into this summit and this online experience that Eric and Marina and the rest of the Network Marketing Pro team have put together. Please do me a huge favor. Please listen to everything Eric and Marina have got to tell you and the other speakers, because they're here for one reason, and that reason is to help you get the progression that you deserve in your life. Perfection is impossible. Progression is possible for everyone. If I've been able to do it, you'll be able to do it. Eric and Marina are going to teach you how to do that too. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much. And with that being said, I hope you guys are well, safe, stay blessed, and keep your sanity out there. Go grow. You've got this. Let's do network marketing. Let's go and do network marketing profession proud. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Fraser Brooks, everybody, and I hope you took notes aggressively through that process. I hope that you were really kind of focused on capturing some of these ideas, because the key now is to be more focused on being busy than being perfect. You know, he gave you some ideas on what you can do to take some action right now. I gave you some ideas on what you can do on starting some conversations. We talked about the value of getting coaching and becoming wiser without getting older. We talked about the importance of developing some fundamental skills inside of our profession. I also got to tell you that your company and your team probably has a series of Zoom calls or Zoom events scheduled for the next week. My encouragement to you is to really focus on filling those Zoom experiences up. Even if they're team-oriented Zooms, invite your prospects to come check it out. You know what I would want to see if you were trying to recruit me? What I would want to see is show me behind the scenes. Show me a team call. Show me a company update. Show me the real thing, not just the fancy, glitzy outside. Show me what's really going on. Invite me onto a Zoom like this, or it's not a Zoom, but invite me onto a broadcast like this. Let me kick the tires of this network marketing thing. I mean, if some of you are prospects and checking this out, you're probably thinking a little different by now about network marketing than you have in the past, okay? When you've heard from these people so far, and just so you know, we've gone almost 2 hours. We still have to hear from Les Brown, Tony Robbins, and Pete Vargas. Still, there's a lot of training still coming, some incredible value from these incredible thought leaders. And with that, why don't we just go? I know Les Brown is ready to be able to chat with us right now. He is a global treasure. If you don't know about him, you should. And he's got a very important message for each and every one of you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, Mr. Les Brown.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, I'm Les Brown, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, and I'm hungry to share a thought with you. We are in a crisis, and crisis in the Chinese language means danger, but it also means opportunity. A lot of people are running scared. They say that fear has two meanings: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. And that's what network marketers do. See, there are always going to be challenges in life. My favorite book says, think it not strange that you are faced with fiery furnaces of this world. You will, not you might. You will have tribulations. So let me share with you 3 things that I think would be of value to you today. Number 1, mental resolve. Listen to as many motivational messages as you possibly can. There's one I gave online that's called Don't Stop. Keep on moving. It's not over until you win. It's a speech I gave in the Georgia Dome. You just go online and see Les Brown speaking in the Georgia Dome. I was scared out of my wits, but I rose to the occasion and gave the speech anyhow. And I don't even remember the speech. I was so scared. That's number 1. So you want to inundate your mind with a lot of motivational messages and read at least 30 to 40 pages of something positive every day. And turn off the television. If the world blows up, somebody will tell you about it, okay? Let me share something with you. I was checking my blood pressure after watching Fox, and it went through the roof. I said, oh my God. People say garbage in, garbage out. No, garbage in, and it stays. So if you watch a lot of television, I'm telling you what I know. It will scare the wits out of you. I got so scared. My daughter, Ona, she came in the room to see me. She said, Dad, where are you? And I had crawled under the bed. I said, I'm under here. She said, what are you doing under here? I said, I'm hiding from Corona. She said, you have lost your mind. I said, I know. To the television. It's addictive. So don't watch things that's going to scare you out of your wits. Number 2. My son has a saying, John Leslie, and it is, maximize your downtime. This is a time to review your goals. This is a time to look at what it is you want to do next and raise the bar on yourself. Engage in beginning to reinvent yourself, rethink your life, and develop a strategy that will allow you to grow through this time rather than just go through it. My daughter Ona said that gaps are from God. And so as we look at this time, that we have time to reflect on our lives, to deepen our relationships with family members and the people that we love, it's really a great opportunity to do that. We've never been in this place before. Do you hear me? I'm 75. I've never seen anything like this in my life. But we want to maximize our downtime, as John Leslie says. And the next thing that's very important, that is, you want to continue to create connections and communication, even though you're apart from the people that you're building a business with. This is a time to stay in relationship, to have conversations about just life in general. And I found some funny things on the internet that keeps me laughing. You got to laugh sometime, because this stuff that's going on right now, you can't make this stuff up. And so this is a time that you want to reach out and continue to maintain and to grow and develop your business with collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. This is no time to be in isolation. We need each other. This is a time to turn to each other rather than on each other. And here's the other thing. I want to give you a 4th bonus. Volunteer to help someone. I'm talking to you right now. I'm dealing with 4th-stage cancer. And I remember when Dr. Alfred Golson, the oncologist, said to me, Mr. Brown, you have 4th-stage cancer. I said, can you give me a second opinion? He said, yes, and you're ugly too. And then he said, you got this, man. You got this. Now, what did he do? He interrupted my thinking. How people live their lives is a result of the story they tell themselves. There are a lot of people who say, I can't deal with all of this. This is frightening. That's what psychologists call their self-explanatory style. You, as network marketing pros, are messengers of hope. When you speak, you bring people out of a dark place into the light. When you speak, you disrupt their thoughts about fear It's a difference between having thoughts of faith in your heart or allowing the fear thoughts to possess you. And when you speak, you distract, dispute, and inspire. You distract them from their fearful thoughts and wanting to run and hide, and you inspire them to stand up and rise up during this time. Your voice is needed now. We have a vehicle that allows us to control our own personal economy and to build a legacy. You have something special. You have greatness in you. This has been Les Brown, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
The best laugh in the world. Mr. Les Brown, thank you, Les, for sharing. Thanks for your wisdom. Thanks for your thoughts. Thanks for your body of work, because it's been amazing and continues to be amazing. I hope you're getting value from this. We're heading into the Power Hour, this final hour of the GoPro World Tour. Hope you have at least 5 pages of notes by now. If not, make sure that you start writing fast and get yourself caught up. Make sure you capture as much as you possibly can. In the next hour, you're going to get more training from me. You're going to hear from Tony Robbins, and you're going to hear from Pete Vargas on how to craft your story without being pushy in these challenging times. It's the most amazing hour we got lined up for you. The best is yet to come. We're going to be back in 3 minutes. Go get yourself refreshed, and we'll see you then.